an educator comes under fire for attempting to follow a vague, controversial Texas law banning so-called critical race theory. As our Robbie Owens reports, some experts say the situation should be a warning for us all.
Southlake once again is addressing allegations of racism, with Texas's ban on critical race theory at the root of the issue.
If your elementary school child is being taught critical race theory, you should be delighted and excited because she's in law school.
Dr. Joe Fagan is a Harvard-educated, distinguished professor of sociology at Texas A&M. He says critical race theory was, until last year, an obscure academic theory, until the concept was used to fan the flames of divisive politics, putting schools squarely in the middle.
As you go through, just try to remember the concepts of 3979 and make sure that if you have a book on the Holocaust, that you have one that has opposing.
The outrage was instant when a Southlake educator was caught on tape last week trying to navigate the law using the Holocaust as an example of a controversial issue. The superintendent has apologized, but Professor Fagan says, consider this.
You can get parents coming and saying, well, you've been teaching about the Holocaust in Europe, and I don't like that because I've read scholars in Europe who deny there was any Holocaust. That's what the law basically says.
Adding to the tension over race in Southlake, just last week, the school board formally reprimanded another teacher after a parent complained about the presence of the book, How to Be an Anti-Racist, in the teacher's classroom library.
All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries 3-2.
They're worried about being punished, about losing their jobs, about being demoted, because the law is so vague and unclear.
What's your advice for educators?
Always teach from the facts. Start with well-documented facts and constantly present those to your students. And when you get into interpretations, be very careful to back them up with those facts.
Robbie Owens, CBS 11 News.